What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations, love, your requests for reads, for coming and hanging out with me. If you're here during the live, thumbs up, click the live chat button down below. Interact with me wherever it pops up on your device. I'm ready to do this. It's a Libra love reading. No telling what you're going to get here. I'm hoping for some high vibrational messages here today. We have had enough of the devil energy. Well, it doesn't matter where Libra's at in your chart. You may not resonate. You may resonate a lot. You may resonate some, and you may not feel like this message is for you at all. And that's cool. That's okay. We're going to do it anyway. So like, share, subscribe. Let's jump into it, shall we? Let me make sure everything is streaming gently, easily, beautifully, whatevs, on my end. If you like my vibe, join the tribe over here in chat. If you would like to leave a review or a tip, links are in the description or pinned at the top of the chat. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Let's see what's going on in love for my Libras. Oh, wait, we need the reading screen. Oh, there we are. There we are. Now you can see the cards. You can see what's going on. Let me turn my sound down on my phone. Okay. All right, I hope you got your coffee and you're ready to go. Fred's already pulled the decks and is ready to do this thing. All right, in love, what's going on? Specific message, general message, what's going on? In love from a Libras that need the messages today, ones that need the messages today. What's going on in love? All right, so some of you have, whoa. So you could have been dealing with a Virgo, a Gemini, Lot. You were dealing with, well, let's just say a master manipulator. It is over. Ties have been severed. This person is out in the cold, or you feel left out in the cold. You could have been abandoned by this person, left out in the cold by this person. And the thing is you had false expectations of this thing anyway. You felt like this thing was going to go the distance with the 10 cups, and it turned out that this person actually was not who you thought they were. Okay. That's, I hate saying this, but in all actuality, we tie our expectations to people sometimes before we even get to know them. What's up, GTO? How are you doing? Good morning. So you tie your expectations to somebody before you actually get to know them. And when it comes to chemistry, stuff like that, you got to be careful, especially if there's an intense passion or intense chemistry. Really hold yourself back. I'm not saying not have sex and things like that, but chemically speaking, when we fall in love, that is built in primally so that we mate. Okay, procreation, survival of the species, you understand. And I'm going to get scientific on you today. Yesterday, I was a fucking rocket pilot, scientist or something. I don't know what happened yesterday with the whole ground control to Major Tom. Pretty good message, though. If you want to check that out, you know, it was posted the day before I did this one. So it takes 18 to 32 months before you start the love chemicals, you know, endorphins and kephalins, the dopamine, all of the good feeling chemicals to actually start calming down and subsiding. And the longer you put off sexual passion and things like that, which provides hits of oxytocin, which is a bonding chemical, the longer we put off that and sustain that, the more clearly we can think. The chemicals aren't driving us crazy as if we're on drugs, because love chemicals, love is blind. You've heard the messages, love is blind. I can't even think of any more right now. Well, oh well. You've heard the sayings, though. Love makes you stupid, do stupid shit. Okay. Well, when you suppress the physical part of things and you focus on getting to know somebody in many different environments and how they behave and how they respond to people, like servers, if you're out at a restaurant, how they talk about their friends and family, that kind of stuff, how they interact with you, just paying attention to their words, how they do things. Courtship is a thing, people. Okay. So between 18 and 32 months, those chemicals start to subside and you start to see someone's true colors. When they start to show you those true colors, do not try to paint them a different color. Because in this situation, this is a situation in which that did not happen. You tried to rush something. You found out because manipulators, let's just be honest, whether you are a manipulative individual, you may not feel that you are, or you were dealing with somebody they typically go in for the chemistry of it all. They work off of and this was actually something that GTO and I discussed not too long ago. Online dating people in general, they are going to work off of your insecurities. They're going to say, oh, I'm looking for my soulmate. I feel like I've known you forever. They're going to get into your psyche. They're going to learn who you are. They're going to get into your psyche and they're going to figure you out. And a lot of them already know what people want. So they just do that on repeat with individuals. They just have a pattern. And when they get with somebody, they charm them. I say number one red flag is charm. I love charming individuals. I can be charming. Anyway, but I'm saying overly charming or coming off real strong, you got to be paying attention to stuff like that, because that's when you get trapped in these kinds of situations where it's love bombing, but they go in after what it is you're wanting. They're going to paint you a beautiful, amazing picture, okay, of what life is going to be like. I want to spend the rest of my life with somebody like you. I've always pictured someone like you. You understand. They're going to send you the flowers, or they're at least going to the words are going to be very flowery and very pretty, and they're just going to make it all seem right. And it's going to feel so good. That's when you have to pay attention. You need to side-eye somebody like that, okay? But they can wrap you up, and sometimes it feels amazing. It feels absolutely uplifting. You're like you're on cloud 9. Those are the love chemicals, people. Cloud 9. Abort, abort, abort. Push back. Distance yourself from this person and start paying attention to the reality. What is it I want in a relationship? Who is this person that I'm speaking to? And make sure you get a clear picture and you take things slowly and you pace the relationship so that you find out who a person truly is before you go putting expectations of, oh, this is my happily ever after. Oh, this is everything I ever wanted. Oh, I'm falling into that expectation. I'm falling into that false reality, that false dream. I'm feeding right into that monster that they're creating. And you're feeding right into it. You're falling right into it. And this is that kind of energy. This is exactly what happens. They feed you this false reality, this false dream. They make you think that everything is going to be great and wonderful and that, it's everything you've ever wanted and more. I'm right on target for this for somebody today because I got chills all over me. My kneecaps have chill bumps. Wow. And it's about 80 degrees outside. So, yeah, I'm good. I ain't cold at all. Chill bumps on my kneecaps. Yeah, it's a thing. This is what ends up hurting you. This is the dangerous part. The dangerous part is falling into and feeding into this falseness that they feed you. I'm not saying that they don't care about you. I'm not saying that it couldn't be a great relationship, but you have to pace a relationship if you want a healthy, sustainable relationship. One of my friends said, slow and steady. Slow and steady. There's no hurry. There's no rush. Courtship is a thing. Courtship is truly getting to know somebody not spending every waking moment with somebody, because that's how these manipulators get in under your skin. They get under your radar. Why? Because they want to spend all their time with you. They want to talk to you for hours and hours and hours. No offense to those of you that I do talk to for hours and hours and hours. These kinds of people, they do it because they're looking for that deeper knowledge. They're looking for your psyche points, for your pressure points. Okay? And typically these kind of people flip the script on you within a couple months. If you pay attention, sometimes it's weeks, because they can't create an environment of this and maintain this for too long. Somebody told me, who was it? It was ADA. She's done a lot of research. ADA is a blue angel. You may see her here sometimes. You're going to see her on at Get Feathered. She's a very dear and close friend of mine. She's done a lot of research on narcissism and things like that. She is a life coach. She's an up and coming life coach and Reiki master. So y'all say hey to her every now and then. So what's up, Ada? But I love her very much, and she's kind of given me some pointers and some tips. And when I get confused, I have clients that baffle me sometimes. I have situations where even in my own life where I'm like, okay, I need some clarity here because it's confusing. It confuses us, or these kinds of situations we are trying to pick apart or trying to figure out why this happened. Why did it end? Why did they ghost me? Why did it hurt so bad? Why was it so traumatic? Well, I'm telling you exactly. This is Dating 101, I guess. Welcome. I'm Feather. Welcome to Dating 101, Libras. How are you doing? What's up, D? How you doing, Heather B? Thanks, GTO. I know you know. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Good morning to y'all. Beautiful souls. Beautiful people. You're so sweet. So this is Dating 101 with Feather today, Libras. So, but it's real. And this is how it hurts. So the Five of Pentacles is lack. This is like, when you talk about relationship pain, this almost to me is more intense than the Ten of Swords. A lot of people are like, oh no, death. No, death is, that it's slowly ending. You're working together to transition it, to end it. Okay. It's kind of like the final laying of the relationship to rest, so to say. The Ten of Swords for me is it was abrupt. It was betrayal, ending, like argument, slamming the door, boom, done, walked out. This one, I mean, a Ten of Swords can be like a whole bunch of arguments and disagreements about some bullshit and stuff, but you can recover that sometimes. Yeah, we all make mistakes, and sometimes we can repair those things, okay? But this one is heavy, because this one insinuates that there has been wounding, even physical violence. Some of you, because there's injured individuals on this, even children involved in this. So it doesn't just affect you, it affects the people around you. What's up, Don? How you doing? The Five of Pentacles says it was pain. It was heavy. It probably took a long time to even get to this point. And yes, they may have even ghosted, ran away, but they left you with burdens and pain. Okay, so when I see the Five of Pentacles, I'm thinking you've had a long history of childhood wounding, or you've dealt with a lot of traumas in this connection, and it leaves you with a lot of questions. What's up, Mary, my beautiful soul? I love you, baby. So this is injury. This is trauma. This is having that heaviness and feeling like, where do I go? Maybe even homeless. It's worse than the Five of Cups for me. It's like all of it included, because Pentacles is 3D reality, and it's heavy energy. Okay. So, you may have gone through a lot in regards to this person. So you got to be cautious when it comes to those magicians in reverse, especially, because they can work their magical, mysterious wonderings on you, and they could fill your head with all sorts of beautiful, flowery bullshit, and you end up hurt in the end because you believed it. Well, whatever it is you've dealt with, you done with. Okay? I see you over here, beautiful, shiny, and new, possibly focusing on self-love. Oh my God, this is so much beautiful energy right here. It's self-love. It's... I want to know how you got from this to this. We'll get there in a minute. We're going to do a deep dive. How y'all doing today? What's up, Smooth? Hey, Smooth and Mary, did y'all ever work out that address situation? Just letting you know. I'm just wondering if you ever worked out that address situation. Smooth had some questions about an address. You know what I'm talking about. Work it out. Handle it. Address it. What in the... Oh. Okay. Y'all, you never know what you're going to get here. It's an 18 and up show. It is live. It is live. A lot of people can't do lives because, well, shit happens. What's up, Nene? How you doing, beautiful? I want to know how you got from there to here, but I want to focus here first because this is Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. There is nothing like this. Is the beauty of the life right here. Living the life, living the dream, enjoying it, loving yourself, feeling fulfilled in your heart space, in your environment, making money, doing well for yourself, feeling content, counting your blessings, manifesting beautiful things. And damn, if y'all ain't stable and reliable and dependable and set in yourself, set within yourself in the 3D, I don't know what to say here. Damn. Boom. That is how it's done. Some of you may have left this person in the cold. You may have given him the cold shoulder and just right on. Some of you, no. Okay. Some of you may have been given an opportunity for that to be reborn, and you chose to leave them out in the cold. Good morning, Kimmy D. What's up? You're amazing. We love you. I love you all. All right, it's time to bridge this gap. This is beautiful energy. Like, are you telling me that you're single and happy and free and, you know, you're focusing on your finances, you're focusing on beautifying your home and your garden? I am. Yeah. And all of your 3D reality is like, I know who I am. I know what I want. I know I am responsible. I know I am reliable. I know I'm supportive and ready for love. Are you opening up your heart space to love? This is amazing. Ooh, Dawn. Dawn said, my heart is filled with love and joy now. Love it. Whew, this is amazing energy. This is amazing energy. And I done told Fred I'm done with the devil. I am done with the devil. I done cast the devils away. The demons that play, I'm done with that bullshit. And this kind of feels like you are too. Let's look at this bridge. Show me what this is here. Show me what this is here. You could have been dealing with a Virgo or Gemini, anybody over here. And this could just be life in general. Just fuck with you. Relationships, life, childhood wounding, just things your whole life have just been fuckery. And it's you moving into an energy of absolute amazingness. It's, if it wasn't a specific person, it could have been your whole damn life. Okay. So some of you made the decision that it's best for you to focus on yourself. Damn. That's power energy. I love it. I love it. Love it. It's amazing, actually. It just, that's what I want to see. Like, you bossed up you ain't afraid to look at the past, but you decided, you know what? I'm done with the frustrations. You went from frustrated, overwhelmed, a wounded warrior to, you know what? I'm not a wounded warrior. I'm king of the warriors here. I'm king warrior here. I know who I am. I know what I want. I know how to go after it. And I'm not afraid to look back at the past and take action on it. I'm not afraid to say no. King of Wands ain't afraid to say no. And a King of Wands is sexy too. That's confidence, y'all. Confidence is sexy. Can be a little dangerous if mixed with that charm. You know who you are. That's all I'm saying. This is you saying, I'm done with the frustrations. I'm done trying. I'm done dealing with this. I am done. I'm taking action on my work, my effort, my employment, my finances. You're looking at stability within yourself, moving forward, preparing yourself for a new love situation possibly. But that's King of Wands energy. I mean, some of y'all could have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. I feel like this is your confidence where you said, you know what? I'm not even efforting here. I'm not efforting with this. Bye. Kisses. I like it. That's bold moves. And that is bold action, bold moves, and confidence. Hello. How are you doing? It's nice to finally meet y'all. I am. You look springy. Thank you. I was outside yesterday. I'm sore. I'm so sore, y'all, right now. I can't even tell you. I was outside yesterday swinging a big old brush cutter. Do you know what that is? I'll tell you what it is. It's a very large, heavy, gas-powered 2-cycle engine on one end and a saw blade on the other end. It's about 6 foot long. Yeah, it's like a really large weed eater. Thanks, Fred. A really large weed eater, but with a saw blade on the end. Because I live in the forest, y'all. I live in the jungle. And if you don't maintain this stuff around here, nature will take over, okay? So that's what I was doing yesterday. I'm a little sore today. It was the first time swinging that thing in a year. Quite some time. 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, something like that. All right, enough about me. Let's move on to your beautiful energy here. I'd rather be down on my knees working with the plants, man, rather than swinging that monster. I'll tell you. For those of you that live in the city, living in the country, you got upkeep or nature will take over. It takes a lot. It's constant maintenance. Promise you. Whew. Just when you get it done, you got to go back and do it again. It's true. So I feel you are getting in your feelings here. You are getting into your emotions. You are ready for this change. Unfriggin' believable here. Like, if it ain't happened, it's about to happen for you. You are opening up a new cycle here. A new cycle of love, a new cycle of finances, a new cycle of stability. Unfreaking believable. And you are not at all deceiving yourself in regards to any of it. Boy, you are getting into your emotions here. Yes, you are. Some of you may be online dating. You may be talking to different people coming up. Some of you are determined to get a long-term commitment one way or the other. You are no joke about this. Libra, you are on top of this. You are saying, I am not even fighting. Like, I am no longer fighting for people that are slinging the D or the P, whatever, and that's all they want from me. Was that a rhyme? I think that was a rhyme. This is something that's hidden. You're not telling anyone, okay? But this is in your emotional state. This is in your hidden energy, okay? So this is stuff that you're not saying to other people. You're not telling anybody what you're doing. You're kind of keeping in the shadows about this shit. But we're going to keep it on a hush-hush just between you and me. All right? You are no longer fighting for or dabbling with people slinging the D or the P, wanting the passion only. That's another rhyme right there. Anybody that's associated with any kind of third-party situations, you will be a priority. The relationship will be a priority. Got it? Got it? Good. Because that's what you're saying with the Queen of Swords. And you're not dealing with false starts. You're not dealing with false starts. If it's a false start, you're playing with a different, you're getting a different player on the field. You're like, false start. Okay. You're off the field. Bring me a fresh player. You're not dealing with people who aren't willing to build, aren't willing to work together as a team. Ooh. This is clear, concise decision making. This is, you know the truth. You're not telling anybody the truth, but you will be presented with individuals. And when you're presented with these individuals and these opportunities, you're going to be using this knowledge that you've got banked under your moon as how you're okay. You've got this knowledge banked under your moon where this is how you're going to decide on whether or not somebody is right for you moving forward. I think you learned your lesson from this shit. You learned your lesson, didn't you? You had to boss up here and you had to protect yourself from these kinds of energies in the past or somebody specific. So what you're saying is, I am determined to get commitment. I am determined to follow my true path. I want commitment. It's going to happen one way or another. That's what you're standing up for as King of Pentacles right here, because I feel like you're in the process of opening up your heart space, feeling beautiful and new, dudes, or dudettes, whatever, you know what I mean? What's up, Joe? And feeling you're feeling your freedom and your independence, but still loving it at the same time. Loving your independence, loving your freedom, loving how you feel, loving the things that you're creating. You could be a creator. You could be it looks like you're a boss. I'm telling you, you're good. You're doing great. You know, your 3D reality looks great. But it's like you're standing up for what you want here as King of Pentacles. I will have long-term stability. I will go hard for, no pun intended, my relationships. I will give intensely in the 3D towards love and relationship stability. Something I can trust, something that is loyal. Long-term loyalty is what you're about here. Okay? And you're no longer deceiving yourselves in regards to, like, it's almost as if you're like, you come as a hierophant, you come as a higher level individual, or I'm done with this. Like, you're not even playing. Don just said it. Yep. No more room for half steppers, quarter steppers, an eighth of a steppers, 1/16 of a steppers. None of that bullshit. It's 100, or all the way. It's no more scraps. You're not. Oh gosh, clipping vine. I don't even talk about vines. What's up, Miroslav? How are you doing? GTO says, Feather, you're so spot on today. No more deception or false starts. Not doing online either. Listen to me. I am spot on every day. I'm spot on every day. Just maybe not for you sometimes. Okay? But somebody's going to get it. You understand? I'm spot on every day, damn it. That's what I do. I'm going to have a conversation with you later. Okay, sir? Michelle, I love you. Good morning, beautiful. You are stepping into a power surge. Okay? You are plugging into source, manifesting beautiful and amazing things with the Nine of Pentacles. Your wheel is spinning, so things are going to be looking so much better in the next couple months from now. over the next couple months, because this energy back here, you're done with it. You're done deceiving yourself. You're done lying to yourself. You're done putting false expectations on people and things. You're done dealing with that stuff. You are done being dealt dirty hands or attracting it. Your cycle is starting over, and your cycle is going to be stability. Long term, it's going to be commitment. It's going to be life purpose, and it's going to be loving. Yes. And your confidence is coming on up. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your confidence. You're focusing on you. And this is what happens when you decide to take these chances and make these. You heard what I said. We're going to have a conversation later, sir. Okay. I'll deal with you later. So I am just, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Thanks, Fred. Okay. So again, some of you are not even dealing with the people. And this is the line that I was like, okay, I'm questioning this, because you're dropping into your emotions. So when you start opening up your heart space and you're manifesting, okay, I got to get comfortable, y'all. Y'all know how it is. Okay. I wore clam diggers with this dress today, just in case I had to, tuck my leg up underneath me and get comfortable, because this dress is a little short. I didn't want to, get a strike on YouTube for, showing y'all something y'all didn't need to see. Okay. Just saying. What's up, Tammy? How you doing? So this is moving in all the right spaces. It's changing things. But this line right here, I wanted to go a little bit deeper into, because I'm like, you're not deceiving yourself. We talked about the half steppers, the quarter steppers. You're not dealing with anything unless it's solid. Unless you know it's solid, stable, and long term, you ain't going there. So anybody that comes with a Page of Pentacles, you're not deceiving yourself in regards to it. So if somebody shows up as a Page of Pentacles, where I'm not saying that they make little money or they have very little. I'm saying, is this person somebody is going to work hard as you do in a relationship? Is this person committed to loyalty, trust, support? Are they supportive? Are they somebody has got your back? If you get sick, let's be honest here. Let's talk about this for a second. I'm not Catholic, but I feel like I need to preach again today. Now, so here's a preaching moment for you. Deal with a preaching moment right here. Preaching moment. Here's a preaching moment for you. Okay? When it comes to relationships, let's be honest for 1 second here. Maybe a few more. When it comes to relationships, these past people or these past situations, could you depend on them? Were they there when you needed them? Did you get sick? If you got sick, were they there to support you? Did they help you out? Were these people that you dealt with in the past able to assist you in taking care of the responsibilities if something went down? Let's be honest. In life, we get sick. We go through shifts and changes physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. Is this a person or these persons in the past that you've dealt with and you've put in the past? Let's put them in the past right now by determining whether or not they are for you. Okay? When you talk about a King of Pentacles, this is somebody who works hard for what they've got. They work hard for their relationships, and this person makes financial decisions that are necessary in relationships. Could this person work out a mortgage with you? Could this person pay their own bills? Did they know how to finance themselves in life? Could they stand on their own 2 feet? Because you're not dealing with anybody unless they can. I ain't saying they got to be, Queen of Sheba, King of Sheba. I ain't saying they got to have a whole bunch of money or have more money than you. What I'm saying is, will they go hard for the relationship? Will they stand up to other people for you? Will they prioritize the relationship? Will they commit long term? Is this somebody has got your back no matter what happens? You get sick, you can't take care of the kids? Do they got the housework? Are they going to cook? Make sure the kids are taken care of while you're down? Because life fucking happens. Let's be honest here. Do they got the yard work? Can they get the car maintenance taken care of while you're busy or you're doing something? Can they assist you in all things relationship? I ain't saying they got to pay your bills, but can they pay their own right now? Can they bring in that money, or are they overwhelmed and they're too materialistic? They overspend and they got like a gajillion credit cards and they're in debt because you're not dealing with anybody that ain't bringing a full package here. Like, they got to be the catch here. I ain't saying they got to be beautiful or perfect in every way. I ain't saying they got to have a shit ton of money, because a lot of people are like, oh my God, the King of Pentacles has got a lot of money. No, the King of Pentacles doesn't always have a lot of money. They just make intelligent, wise decisions financially. I can tell you right now, I'm a King of Pentacles. I run my shit. I manage my shit. Do I make a shit ton of money? Not yet. However, I don't make stupid choices financially. I don't have 10 credit cards. You know what I mean? I have money put aside in situations and places and retirement funds and things like that. But you don't just go out wasting it just because you got it. This is a person who will work hard for it. This is somebody is trustworthy, honest, somebody who will get your back when your back is out. If you can't get up off the couch, this person going to make dinner and make sure you are taken care of. These are the situations in which you are looking for now. Can they stand on their own 2 feet financially? Can they take care of themselves? Or am I going to have to babysit this bitch? Am I going to have to hold their hand? What did you have to do back here? Can this person come to you to the table and say, okay, here's the table. This is what I'm bringing to the table. This is who I am. Can they benefit you in life? And are they supportive of your endeavors, of what you do in life? And are you able to support each other? That's a relationship. I'm just being honest with y'all. Okay? Page of Pentacles. Somebody that may not quite be experienced in the ways of life. This is life experience. Lots of it. This is somebody that doesn't really have much life experience, or they are a juvenile or a teenager in the aspects of making decisions and standing up for a relationship. I ain't saying that they're not good. I'm just saying that you're not interested in somebody that's more of a teenager. You want somebody that's more life experienced, somebody that knows how to handle shit. Because the older we get, you want somebody to bond and blend families with you, whether or not you want to be married or not. You want to know that somebody's going to take care of the responsibilities if you get to the point that you can't. Whether it be you're sick or you pass away, you transition on. Are they going to be able to still maintain a connection with my children? Or, are they going to be responsible and take care of my responsibilities and handling my things once I'm transitioned? You understand what I'm saying to you? These are the people that you're looking for now moving forward. A Page of Pentacles can eventually get to the King of Pentacles, but it has to be their choice, and it may take a long time. And I don't think any of you are looking for that anymore. Okay. Because they can present, well, yeah, well, let's just start slow, and they only give so much. A King of Pentacles is going to show you exactly who they are from the beginning. They're not even going to bother. They're going to think, no, this is what I want. This is who I am. And if you're on board, cool. If not, all right, bye. Not wasting your time. And I don't think that you're going to be wasting your time with these individuals either, because here we go. This flew out on this. Okay, so what you're doing is you're starting to open up yourself to new love, to love in general, to open up your heart space, to feel all springy and lovey and ready for the flow of love, fulfilling yourself, loving yourself. This is beautiful energy to be in. This is when you're like, okay, what needs to be let go of? What needs to be sacrificed? I'm starting a new cycle here. This right here, you may have somebody coming in, or this may just be you in general, where you're saying, I'm not blending cups with anyone less than what I'm asking for. And I'm no longer deceiving myself in regards to this. I mean, some of you, it could be a specific person, but I think this is persons in general. Listen, Miroslav says my favorite song is I Will Survive. How about I Will Thrive? Haven't you been surviving long enough? Let's thrive now. I think you're done with lying to yourself, deceiving yourself in regards to people in your life. Okay? Because you're telling me you're good on your own. You stand on your own 2 feet. You're good. You're happy. You're self-loving and all of that fun stuff. And you're ready for love. And a King of Pentacles energy in the center says, I want something established, and I want something long-term, something I can depend on no matter what. I can rely on it, depend on it, and it is supportive as well as I am. And when it comes to relationships now, I think that you're not going to have individuals that are coming in just offering, I'm going to take you out on a date. Let's take this slow and easy. Anybody that's not willing to blend cups with you or to have heartfelt communications with you, your heart is opening, and it's opening up in a very deep and loving way. You want something that is deeply loving and felt on an emotional level. Okay? If someone comes in presenting an offer to you, if they are not somebody that can flow the cups with you, if there's not a flow there emotionally, it's over, because you are standing up for your true north, your morals, your values. And I think that you are now coming into a position where you are deciding, you are confident in what it is you truly want. You want somebody who's going to effort equally in a relationship. Because of all the wounding that you've gone through, you know now what you want. Once you tell the universe what you want, guess what happens? Those kinds of connections start coming in. Okay? So right now, you're in the process of starting a whole new cycle and changing over to this dynamic, this way of thinking. This is primo. You understand? Because your morals and your values are this. You are morally correct. You are standing by your morals and your values. You are wanting something that is open-hearted, loving, and something that is that allows you freedom to be who you are, as well as trusting and knowing that that person is there that you could depend on them while you're out in the world doing your thing. Because you should have independence as well as a person. You shouldn't be tied at the hip and dependent on each other for everything. So you are saying to the universe, you want a whole lot. So while you're going through this shift and you are starting to call in and manifest this kind of connection, your confidence is raising. You're probably focused on your finances, your own job, your business, your creative projects, okay, getting out there and cleaning up your yards and stuff like that. While you're shifting into this, please know that because of this heavy energy that you've dealt with in the past, and it could have been your going back your whole life. You're going to still attract some things that might not be on this level just yet. So be patient, okay? Be patient with yourself. Stand your ground, and you are clearly seeing it, using your discernment and severing ties with things that aren't what it is you want. Okay? Yeah, anything breadcrumbed, any breadcrumbers, any of that stuff. Yeah. Oh, you are so funny. You're done with it. You're telling me again. I am the King of Pentacles here. Okay? Very sensual, very loving, very down to earth, very responsible. Okay? You're saying I'm not dealing with anything that is not loyal, that is inconsistent, that is stagnant, or that isn't trying to move forward in a stable way with me. Not interested in it. And you're looking at it. I will turn down anything and anyone that confuses me emotionally. You're not dealing with emotional confusers, because that's what manipulators do, right? They confuse your emotions because of the story, the dating 101 in the beginning, Libras, okay? They like to confuse you. They like to keep you in this cloud 9 energy. And then when they start to actually show you who they truly are, then you're like, wow, they were either after your money or your sex. They were after something specific. Most of them usually are, and they don't stick around for very long, especially once you figure them out. Okay? So you're again telling me, no, I'm not dealing with breadcrumbers. They are nothing but they're nothing but a burden, and I'm done with the burdens. And I'm no longer dealing with rejection, fear of rejection. I'm moving on to something absolutely beautiful. This is beautiful. Success moving forward. Yeah, you're in a transition state. So you may see a few of the people from the past try and show up. While I'm reading this, there is Mercury. We're in pre-shadow. Mercury retrograde starts April 21st, I believe. So you may have them trying to reach out, communicate with you, trying to get back with you. But you know what? You're ready to go all in on you. Your true north, your true path, your morals, your moral compass. It's all about your faith, knowing that what you want is going to happen. Having the faith that what you want is going to happen, and that it's coming in for you, and you are determined to get commitment, solid commitment, with a reliable, dependable person that is for the long term, just like you, with an open, loving heart that loves themselves and is also independent like you are. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, you're showing up for yourself here. Okay. Congratulations to those of you that wanted to know. If you haven't figured it out by now, you've ended a cycle of pain. You've ended a cycle of heartache and pain, possibly even going back to your childhood. For some of you, you have ended a cycle. Some of you, this could have been 10 years or more. But for most of you, it was more so like the last 3 years. But it could have been going back 10 years or more, depending on who you are. Some of you, your finances have felt like they have been stagnant, not moving. Maybe you lost a job, something like that. Lost some money along the way. That's going to be improving in a very, very big way. So this cycle is going to shift your energy in so many ways because of what you're leaving behind. And I feel like a total spiritual guru when I say this. I really do. Congratulations, because you have overcome the gauntlet. Do you know what that is? What is it, First Night? Is it First Night? The one with Richard Gere and Sean Connery? I think it's the First Night or First Night. I don't know. Tell me what movie that is. But it's the one with, the Knights at a Round Table. Sean Connery is King Arthur. And Richard Gere, I think, is like Lancelot or whatever. Let me just tell you, that movie, watch it. Netflix it. Do something. Hulu it. Amazon Prime it. Whatever. The gauntlet is you've gone through the gauntlet of anything and everything in relationships, family ships, friendships, and intimate relationships, to be honest, that have burdened you, have weighed heavily on your heart, that have not been reciprocal. And this is also employment ships, friendships. It's all the ships. And when you have gone through the gauntlet, I don't know why you did. Maybe you're on a spiritual path. Maybe you're a spiritual healer or a leader. But whatever you did, you've overcome the gauntlet. You have overcome. A gauntlet is like a series of obstacles. It's like a big obstacle course that could possibly kill you. There's twists and there's turns and there's axes and there's things and there's stuff and you've gotten through it. And you're on the other side of it. I want you to just take a deep breath. You're on the other side of it now. You're in a new cycle. It's already begun. For some of you, you're tying up loose ends to move into this new cycle over the next 3 months. Most of you are already in this new cycle. And I'm going to tell you, you pulled down the towers for some of you. The pain in your heart space, the rejection you felt, the fear, the emotional overwhelm, the grief, the sadness. Boy, let me tell you. Some of you, that emotional pain caused you to pull down towers. Like you were like, I'm pulling this damn tower down because I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. And you are healing. Not only are you healing, you're hopeful for evolution moving forward. You're hopeful. You're now coming out of this. The tower's over. The dust is settling. You're coming out of this emotional pain. You're healing your heart space. And you're now hopeful moving forward that things are going to evolve for you. That you are going to get your manifestations. The things that you have been wishing upon a star for a long time. Don't give up on your goals, your dreams, or your desires when the star comes out here. Do not. Keep wishing, keep hoping, keep praying, keep manifesting, keep counting your blessings, and keep the faith. Because this is you keeping the faith and knowing what you want. I don't care if it's financial stability, financial success, being a healer, a spiritual guru. I don't care what this is. When the Wheel of Fortune spins, it spins for you. In all ways. In all levels, on every level and every subject in your life, like overall umbrella, things are going to be changing for you because you went through the gauntlet. And I am telling you right now, you probably dealt with a lot of pain and a lot of struggle and a lot of strife, emotionally, mentally, overwhelmed, physically, overworked, burdened. If some of you are still dealing with that heartache and you want to shift, I will put a link on my communities tab. Well, actually, this is Libra, so I can't do that. I'll put a link in the comments when this actually is published for you to go to my online Reiki healing sessions. You can just rent them and watch them. You can rent them for 3, 7, 14, and 30 days. I have one that is all about soothing and healing from a broken heart. So And it includes so many different things associated with that. So if you're having a hard time pushing past that last bit, those remnants of pain and heartache, check it out. Okay? You are on a healing path here, and you are hopeful. And this is absolutely beautiful. I don't even know what to say to y'all. Fred says don't say anything else. Okay, let's look at this Ace of Cups here. This is absolutely beautiful. I want 3 cards right here for what it is you're looking at. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to the red flags because, like I said, you're opening up your heart space. Just because somebody steps on your path does not mean they're the right person for you. You get to choose, so pay attention. Don't do relationships the way you did before. Slow the fuck down. Pace your relationship. Rewind this and listen to the Dating 101 session that we just did, okay? Pay attention. You get to choose. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So it may take you some time between this. I told you, some of you, you're transitioning into a new phase. So it may take you some time. You may meet some bozos. You may meet some clowns. But it's just kind of the remnants of the last stuff. Still just kind of just let it fall off. Don't let it bother you. Know what you want. Know that you're going after it. Stay faithful to what it is you desire in all things. Trust the universe. So it may take you a little time yet before this person that you're wanting flows into your life. Okay? So again, pace your relationships. Get to know somebody. Don't go passion forward. There should be passion and chemistry. But don't go running after that shit. If you can't wait, then you're going to get fucked over again. Pay attention to the people you're getting to know. It's meant to be a long time. You're wanting a long-term relationship. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy getting to know each other. What's up, everybody in the shadows? How y'all doing? Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. This right here, so some of y'all, it's going to take a little bit longer, okay? Some of you are still attached to this energy. So if you want to do the cord cutting, the Reiki energy healing sessions I've got cord cutting sessions. You can watch them in the privacy of your own home. And you can use them as often as you want to. Again, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So some of you may still be attached to this person, or the energy of this person, the memories of this person, or the pain that this person caused you, or these situations caused you. So again, cord cutting, and also healing from heartbreak and heartache. Okay. Those are going, I'll put a link in the description. I'll put a link in the description after this post, and I will also put a link in the comments section for those of you that are interested in doing that. And I have different tiers because not everybody can afford $200. You know what I'm saying? But everybody deserves healing. Okay? So that's why I made it accessible and easy for people to get a hold of, because Reiki does work. Some of you I felt just had a little bit unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Fred is really pushing that this is something that's over, been done and gone. This person may even attempt to come back to make things right, moving into the future. So this person may come back later on within the next 3 months. But I don't see the heartfelt communications. I don't see that it's going to be reciprocal, because you're wanting this. Some of you may be in a new relationship, established relationship, when this person returns. Just be aware. And some of you, of course, we're all on different paths, on different journeys, on different levels. Tarot is timeless. Some of you have already dealt with this. Some of you are dealing with this now or will be very soon. Okay? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, babies, will bring you to romance. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So some of you are still wrapping up this healing right here. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Actually, forgive yourself. Forgive others. Forgive everyone. Forgive everything. You don't hold on to the past, because the past will hold you back. Okay? And I feel you're letting go of this. And it depends on how long each one of you it takes. Okay? So flirt and have fun. It's time to have fun and enjoy life. Some of you have dealt with something really heavy and really nasty, and I told Fred I don't want to see that stuff no more. I'm done seeing the devils now. Of course, if we need to, we will. But this is you saying, I'm done. I'm letting the dust settle. I'm not going back. I'm not going back to living like that or in those relationships. It wasn't working for me. The emotions weren't there. And that's kind of what I see with this person possibly returning in the future. They may be wanting to reconcile, but there's no heart. There's no flow of the heart space. And that's something that you are saying must be there in a relationship for you to go all in on it. Must be there. So, I love you all. Them's the words, them's the messages. This is absolutely beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it today. Like, share, subscribe. Let's continue to grow this tribe. We're almost at, we're getting very close to 4,000 hours of watch time. Y'all have been phenomenal. We just need more subscribers, and then we'll make the mark where we are actually YouTube official. Once you get monetized, you're YouTube official. And there are people out here that have been on YouTube with great messages, spiritual, tarot reader, all of them, all kinds of people with great messages, but they haven't reached monetization. Okay. They do have their own practices and things like that. And they do life coaching and stuff, but when you're YouTube official, that's a good feeling. It really is. So I appreciate each and every one of you for assisting me in getting that, growing our tribe here. Libras, you've been amazing. Thank you for all of you hanging out with me and listening to me and goofing off and just, you never know what you're going to get here. Thank you for, definitely for your donations and your reviews, because I turn that stuff right back into this business of YouTubing. Okay. This is a beautiful reading. I am like, you've been through the gauntlet. You've gone through the gauntlet. I don't know what happens after that. What happens after you go through the gauntlet and you win? What happens when you get through the obstacle course of death and dismemberment and all of that the gauntlet could be, talking about, Knights at a Round Table. And when you go through those experiences, you've gone through some heavy stuff. You're on this side of it now. Welcome. Take a deep breath and enjoy your freedom. And self-love. Until next time. Replay rock stars, I love you. Thank you for your awesome comments. Like, share, subscribe. Click the links in the description box because I love you. Until next time, namaste.